That window right there with the blue tape on it, that's to cover up a bullet hole from one of the multiple gunshots that rang out a few short weeks ago. This entire area was submerged. The city tells me the Mississippi River here reached 20.4 feet. They actually marked it here on this power pole using a nail. And right now, they're expecting it to go even higher, to 21 feet. This front page sends a shocking and powerful message about the impact of sexual assault. Alyssa isn't alone in peering down and finding a case of someone dumping their animals. Room no bigger than the size of a parking space. That's how Anthony Gay describes the cells he was in. We actually have that taped out here in the studio. Then imagine a toilet and a bed, and this space quickly fills up. See inside here that they're trying to take up what they can, because look at this carpet right now. This is one of the rooms showing the support from the community in order to make this impromptu shelter possible. Over here, there are tables that are stacked full of toiletries, and then that wraps around back here to a mountain of blankets and pillows. 1, 2, 3. I think Jay got a little stuck.
Everyone's stories are different.
Lucy Culper is collecting stories that begin with a hashtag.
Hashtag MoveOver4, I think it adds a very personal image.
It's so she can show what law enforcement, first responders, tow truck drivers, or anyone who ends up on the side of the road might face.
There's a couple that are very sad, like they lost their dad.
And those that just want them to come back home.
Pictures of friends and families and sons and daughters and dogs.
Lucy hopes, in light of recent losses by Illinois State Police, people will scroll through and see the importance of slowing down and moving over for any vehicle with flashing lights.
Spread more awareness to the Scots Law, which is also the Move Over Law.
And for Lucy, the reason for drivers to move over is simple.
My dad's a state trooper. I just hope that every day he comes home safe and he's not hurt or anything.
But Lucy and her dad, John Culper, have quickly seen
It was just meant to be a small local project for our district.
there's a large audience for the powerful move over message.
There's obviously support out there, and there's obviously people that are willing to spread this message.
They're hoping it will lead to some real action, so there's no more tragic move over stories to share.
If we can get one person to move over, it's reached its success.
Message after message. I mean, I've got 6 months worth of messages here from him.
It's been 6 months since Rusty Swikart took his Hummer to Burt Motorsports.
Me to get it back, I forget what it is even like to drive it. You know, I mean, like I said, it's been 10 months, broke down, and I've only had it 13 months.
After saving up to make the repairs, he tells Local 4 News he paid $4,202 up front, thinking it would make sure this job would get finished.
After the first 2 months, I started messaging him. It was just one thing after another.
Those months dragged on, Swikart saying, with no progress made.
Didn't fix none of it. He just pretty much tore it apart, and there was no new pieces in there. Matter of fact, there's pieces of the truck still missing.
He says eventually he had his car towed from the lot of Burt Motorsports, but took it back after the owner reached out.
He called and he begged me, "I'll take care of it, buddy."
Only to go back and tow it again. Now those parts are at Brian's back alley garage and Dynamic Power Racing Technology.
Quite a bit of work, especially the engine stuff, getting the engine back together, make sure we have everything.
The owner of Dynamic Power tells Local 4 News Swikart isn't the first customer they've had come from the East Moline Auto Shop.
There are some people that are still waiting to get their stuff back. They have to get a hold of the bankers.
Swikart says these two shops offering to help has been the only ray of light in this frustrating situation.
Hoping it all comes back together, and I'm pretty sure with both of their knowledge, they'll get it together.
It's showtime for David Cohen.
I put new strings on, and when the strings are new, it takes them a while to stretch out.
And where he takes his instruments is a place few people want to stay. On the 4th floor in room 38
Hello.
at Unity Point Health Trinity in Rock Island. That's where David finds a captive audience in Millie and her family.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And what he did with his hands on the not use it long. It was, I could have sat and cried.
For David, this universal language is medicine.
Universal healing. Would you like to hear another one?
I do, yeah.
It's because of the love of his life, Tanya, that this has become David's venue of choice.
I was living in the hospital with her, and it was right around Christmas time, and a men's chorus came in to sing. I started playing in her room, and the patients would applaud when I would finish. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Through his wife's cancer treatment, he saw the impact of healing.
She wasn't able to sleep from the chemo and all the other treatments she had, and this gave her an opportunity to relax, and she would fall asleep.
It's been several years since her passing, but Tanya is with him in all the songs he writes and plays.
All of them are. They all are.
So guitar, bagpipes, Chinese peepaw,
His whole soul came out in the stream of music.
he plays.
A piece always starts from a feeling that I have, and I have to resolve it.
Because each song is healing for him too.
It's a form of survival. Thank you.